So I promised you a really cool computer in the show, and I'm delivering. This is called the EVU, and I will tell you, you probably read about this, heard about this. Total slam dunk when it comes to compact portable computers. It's a true 2-in-1. You can remove the top as a tablet or you can use it as a computer. This thing is loaded with everything you're looking for, and what I love about it is the size. It's 11.6. This could be the last computer you ever need. 32 gigs of storage loaded on board, no moving parts, 4 gigs of RAM, Intel inside. You ready for me to take it over the top? Comes with a year of Office included, Microsoft Office. On sale today at $229.99. It's free shipping and handling today as well. I've got a limited number of these to go around. I love the style, I love the weight, weighs a few pounds, take it wherever you go. This is very sleek. So this is a very super cool hip computer if you want to grab one. It comes with Office. Read up on EVU. They're really, really, they're a brand that makes computers for other people too. So they are well respected in the industry. 718921. If you want to pick that up right now, go ahead. Joe Harrison will be joining me a little bit later to talk more about that. But right now, we're going to talk about saving money. Because I know all of you are probably interested in that. No matter what level you are or where you're at, you probably want to save some money. Well, you can do that with TracFone. TracFone across the board, no matter what brand of phone you get, TracFone across the board service is a way to save money. What it does is it gives you basically a bank account that's already full. And then you just decide how much of that money you want to spend as you go through the year. The price you're looking at right there includes the Motorola Moto G7, top of the line phone. From a great company. My first phone was a Motorola, my first portable phone, great phones. All right, but here's, and it's 6.2 inch, all Ultra HD, all that stuff. And we'll get to that in a bit. But here's where it really kicks. You're gonna get 1,500 megabytes of data, 1,500 minutes and 1,500 texts. That is enough for the average person who doesn't go insane on their phone to get them through it almost a year, maybe a year. All right, I would say 8, 9 months, 10 months, a year. Let's say it's a year. You're talking 10, what is that? 12, it's $8 or $9 a month. 8 times 12 is 96. So it would be, let's say $8.50 a month. You own the phone, you get the case to go with it. We give you the charger, wall charger, and a phone charger. Everything is included under $99 with free shipping and handling. $33 on your credit card gets it home. You get a beautiful phone that you own, you don't rent. You get the plan that's already installed, no bills, no contracts, nothing coming in the mail other than the phone. Activate it, you're good to go. The G7 phone is $129 at retail. We're already at $99 with everything else. Your service for a year is $125. You're probably paying that a month right now, maybe more. How about for the year? $125. Hey, even if it only lasts you 6 months, that's $250 a year. You're probably paying $200 a month or $100 a month. All right, the savings is incredible. The case, the charger, you get Office Suite, you get apps, you get a couple of other extra services, including Pandora and Movie Club. $334.53 or $99. It's such a good deal, and the phone is incredible. You're gonna love it. When you order, you get your choice of case covers. I'm gonna do my best at figuring them out. I'm gonna call that blue marble. I'm gonna call that rose gold. I'm gonna take a stab at blue, and then just a wild guess at black, all right? Everybody gets one of those. Do you know over 1 million TracFones sold since 2010? Everybody is getting a car charger. Everybody is getting that app pack, which is included with all kinds of great extra goodies. To me, it makes perfect sense. Whether this is your retirement phone, your work phone, your kid's phone, it's $99 for the year. And it already has the service. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, well, Guy, what if I use the service up in 5 or 6 months? Then get more service. Just remember what you're paying. So if you use it up in 6 months, it costs you $99, including the phone for 6 months. Most of you will, a lot of you, like my mom, doesn't use her phone that much. She'd get a year out of this easy and then some. You get to keep your same phone number. We've got international calling included on this as well. It just goes on and on and on. Let me introduce you to my special guest and my very good friend, Lori Leland, who is Skyping in. Hi, Lori.
Hi, good morning. It's great to see you, handsome.
Hey.
And I'm going to quote you here.
Go ahead.
This phone is so jacked up.
Totally jacked up. That's good. Jacked up means, you know, like built, right?
Yeah.
That's what this phone is. Well built.
All the features, right? So this has every single thing. This is brand new from the Moto family of products. And obviously, we wouldn't even have cell phones today if it hadn't been for this company innovating over 90 years ago. But you're going to love this. Unbelievable cameras, totally jacked up processing power, the most amazing battery life that could last you 3 days before you ever have to charge it. The prettiest, biggest screen, 6.2 inch. It's that max vision display, high definition plus, turbo charging power. You're going to love this. You get down to, you know, a low percentage of battery on this phone. Guy, you can plug it in for another 15 minutes and it's going to deliver for you an additional 9 hours of use. 12 megapixel camera on the rear, 8 megapixel front facing camera. You can take 4K video. Can you believe that?
That's
and then an
unbelievable.
octa-core processor, so 8 different brains working for you. Moto actions, so it's really easy to turn on your flashlight. You have a fingerprint scanner. I mean, this thing is, well, to quote Guy, it's jacked up. So this is the biggest screen we offer. Totally gorgeous, high definition plus. We talked about some of the other incredible features, but look at this. Octa-core processing means everything you're doing can stay open. It's no waiting, no lag time at all whatsoever. It's lightning fast whatever you're doing. If you're watching your YouTube videos or you're watching your Netflix or checking email or you're going on social media or you're popping into the Google Play Store to download apps and games, look how fast this is. Look at how seamlessly it's going from app to app. It's absolutely incredible because of that octa-core processing. So that's 8 different brains going to work for you. You even have a fingerprint scanner. By the way, look at this beautiful blue. Fingerprint scanner here, 12 megapixel camera. Guy, this even is water resistant. So if you get it wet, you don't worry about it. It's not going to be destroyed. And it even has that Corning Gorilla Glass 3, so it's scratch resistant. Guys, if you're interested in a track phone, please check the customer reviews because they are off the charts for this phone. Absolutely amazing.
There's 76 reviews, 58 are 5-star. Okay, that's what about that's like 90% or close of them are 5-star and the rest are 4-star. Everybody loves this phone. It really depends on what on how much you really want to pay every month. I mean, if you can afford $175 a month and you don't care, then go get an expensive phone. But most people out there, especially now, a lot of people losing their jobs, a lot of people not back to work, they're looking for ways to budget themselves. And TracFone has seen a surge because there's a lot of people that are hurting and they're like, I can't afford $120 a month. Can I afford less than $100 a year? Yeah, I can right now. So a lot of people are going, they're switching over just because they're like, I need to look for ways to save money. Hey, listen, if somebody told me that I could find a gas station serving gas for 99 cents a gallon, yeah, I'd go there.
Ooh,
right?
Yeah.
It's a direct correlation. You know, it's like if somebody told you, hey, listen, it's the $100 a month grocery store. Get as many groceries as you want for $100. You'd probably go there. Because you're not sacrificing. You know, they're not giving you a crappy, shopping cart. We're giving you a really good cart, which is the phone, and then we're giving you really good groceries, which is the service. So if you order today, remember, just pick a color of the case. Everybody will get a case. Everybody will get a charger for the car and for the phone itself. Everybody will get the 1 year of service. So if you are spending $100 a month right now, 1 year of service on your phone, which you probably are also paying a lease on your phone of $30 a month. So let's say you're paying $130 a month. Okay, you're paying $1,500 a year, about $1,500 a year. What I'm offering you and Lori's offering you is $99 for a year. So it's not a little savings. It's a huge savings. Now, if you don't want, if you like the convenience of being in a contract, if you love getting a bill every month, then don't buy this, okay? If that makes you feel, oh, yes, I'm still paying on this, you won't get a bill. They don't make you sign any deal. You can quit anytime you want. I mean, that's the way all service should be, right? There's no interest charges. There's no user fee. There's no activation fee. I looked at my phone bill, the last time you check your phone bill, read it. Look what it said. Look at all the different things they add on that they just arbitrarily throw on there, and you pay it because you need to have a phone. Well, try this phone out. You can always return it. You got 90 or 30 days to return it. And also, Lori, if we want to switch, tell everybody, to kind of take us on a tour of what happens. All right, we order the phone, UPS guy or whoever comes, we open it up, what do we do?
Okay, it's so easy. So you get this phone out of the box, and you made some great points, Guy. You absolutely own this phone outright. You're not leasing it, okay? So you look for your little welcome package. This is brand new. TracFone just redid it for us, so it's even more simple than ever before. It just says right here, let's get started on one side, additional information on the other side, and this is going to take you through. Your 1,500 of everything is already preloaded on this gorgeous Moto Optio Max, and this is the latest and the greatest. Again, please read the customer reviews. All you're going to do is grab this red little enclosure in your bundle, okay? And then you either call or go online to activate your service. That's it. It's already preloaded, and that's what starts the clock on the 1,500 of everything. And I just want to remind everybody, again, not leasing the phone. You'll never have a phone bill, no credit check, no overage fees, no hidden costs, no early termination. Like you said, Guy, all of the junk we hate about regular contract service is absolutely gone when you're a TracFone customer. And you have, whenever you want, you can activate your 1,500 of everything. And then when you do so, you have an entire year to use it. And then look at all the data we're including for you. So that 1,500 megabytes of data, that's hours and hours of social media, over 20,000 emails, 40 hours of turn-by-turn GPS navigation. The airtime alone is $125 value. And let me just remind you, if you're at home using this phone, use Wi-Fi, and then you're not even burning through your data at all until you get in the car and maybe you want to do turn-by-turn GPS to your doctor's office. But here's that package that you're receiving. So it's 1,500 minutes to talk, 1,500 text messages, and 1,500 megabytes of data. You have a whole year to use it. You can activate whenever you want. So if you decide not to activate this for a couple of months, maybe you're gifting it to Dad for Father's Day, or maybe, your husband's birthday's next month, my husband's birthday's next month, you can activate then. 3 months from now, it doesn't matter. But you're never going to have that phone bill. And Guy, if you're that light to medium user, if you talk about 125 minutes a month, if you text about 125 times a month and use Wi-Fi, like when you're at home or when we're back in the office, this package and bundle for a phone that is so tricked out could last you for an entire year, and you own this phone outright. So really makes a lot of sense if you want to save money. Again, lightning fast octa-core processing here. This has the most built-in memory we've ever offered. It's 32 gigabytes. Do you know what that stores? About 10,000 photographs or 5,000 songs for you. And then you can expand the memory with a 512 megabyte micro SD card. This has the latest Android operating system. It's called Pi. And I just want to remind you about the battery life again. This is the biggest screen we offer. So it's 6.2 inches on a high definition plus display. You'd think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be charging that thing at 2 p.m. every day, right? This has 3-day battery, best in class battery built right in. So you can talk 40 hours straight. That's a lot of talk, right? Or you can be in standby for 40 straight days before you have to charge this phone. And one of the points I just wanted to make again that we saw in the little video, once you get down real low, once you're down to, just a few percent, 10% on this phone's battery, you can plug it in. It's got that rapid turbocharge feature. You plug it in for 15 minutes, Guy, and it's going to deliver another 9 hours of power. I think all of these specs are incredible. I think that's why this phone is rated so highly at hsn.com, and I think that's why people are losing their minds over this brand new Moto G7. It's an awesome deal. Well, it doesn't break the bank, and you'll never have a phone bill.
Yeah, well, that's really it. All right, it's not going to break the bank. You have a choice, which is a really big deal. It's like, it's very similar. Saving money with a phone is very similar like when you're trying to lose weight, right? You literally, if you don't sit on the phone all day talking on your phone, your bill's going to be less. With this one, that's the way, right? If you're not sitting at a drive-in, going round and round and round and ordering burgers, I mean, that's how you save money. But with this one, you decide how much you want to save or how much you don't want to save versus a plan where you just get stuck paying $125 or $150 a month. So, and it's really important to understand, even if you use it twice as much as what is allotted with the time, you're still saving a ton of money. You cannot lose with this. And the last thing I'll say, Lori, is that this phone size is the best and the biggest size without being awkwardly big. You know what I mean?
It's
Like if you
yeah.
got any bigger, then you're carrying a tablet in your pocket. Nobody wants to do that.
It's slim
But
and
6
sexy,
inches is
but
a
you
good
can see it.
size.
Yeah, you can absolutely see it. Slim and sexy foam, beautiful, beautiful, incredible blue to the back of this. The cameras are amazing. #1 top carrier is who TracFone's Towers uses, so the coverage is amazing, and you even get international calling with your 1,500 minutes.
All right,
It's such a
we
great
got to
deal.
wrap it. It's $99 on sale. It's $70 off today. Hey, Lori, where'd Lori go? You cut her out already. I wanted to promote our item coming up, and you guys took her off the screen. All right. Lori's coming up with a really, really cool wireless outdoor karaoke speaker projector. That's coming up in a bit, but also we've got Bose back. Handful left. Presented this last week with Justin, and a ton of you picked it up. 15 hours of playtime, totally wireless, super comfortable. I'll put it on my big head. It even, what are you guys laughing at? The girls are laughing because I got a big head and it fits. It really does. I don't have that big of a head. If I had a little head on this body, I'd look ridiculous, right? All right, look how cool these are. Bose, super cool, cachet, love it. Those are coming back when we come back. Stick around.
It's time to brighten up your summer style during our Style Lovers Closet event happening this Thursday. You'll find closet treasures that will boost your spirits in fashion, accessories, and jewelry. Plus, you'll get to treat your feet to comfort and style and a chance to refresh your summer shapewear. Don't miss all of these fresh looks for summer in our Style Lovers Closet. This Thursday on HSN and at hsn.com.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
All right, welcome back. So, something super cool coming your way right now. I do not have a lot of these, okay? We started with about 350. Kyle, how many are left of our projector? 263 left exactly. This is from Ion Audio. You know this company, they make our cool, super cool Ford Mustang and our cool, super cool Bronco turntables. Their electronics are top of the line. This is their combination indoor-outdoor movie projector, karaoke machine, and full-out built-in amp, awesome sound Bluetooth speaker. This is not some little Bluetooth speaker. This is jumbo. Best part about it is you can plug it into the wall, or it has a rechargeable battery built in so you can take it with you when you go to the park or you go to the beach. It will project an image that you stream off the internet to a size of up to 150 inches. Do you know how much 150 inches is? 12 and a half feet. There aren't any 12 and a half foot TVs that I know of, right? So you're gonna be able to broadcast that image. We're gonna get that set up for you in a second. But as I said, we started out with about 350, we're down to 260. This is the unit itself, all right? Built-in projector right here. So you can do stills, movies, whatever it is you can stream up on a wall, on a garage door. So it's gonna be unbelievable. It has their full-out remote control. There's your power box when you plug it in, and your charger, which will charge it when you're not using the cord. It comes with a high-end karaoke microphone, so you can do karaoke as well. You wanna talk about home entertainment? There it is, right there for you. Are we gonna get this, hey Kurt, are we working on this to get this thing turned on? Absolutely. Yeah, they're working on it right now. We just gotta lower all the lights and do that. But before we do that, let me get Lori back on the phone. Lori, this thing, do we have Lori? Where is he? I don't see him. There she is.
Hi.
Lori, this is so super cool.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine this for Dad for Father's Day? This is amazing. So this is coming to us from Ion. This is the brand new Projector Plus. And this does everything. You have an HDMI port right over here on the side, so you're going to literally be able to plug this to any source in your life. You can plug it into your gaming console, you can plug in your Fire Stick, you can plug in your Roku. So now you can have screens anywhere inside or outside of your home from 30 inches, like you said, all the way up to 150 inches. And then this plays all media too. It's a Bluetooth streamer as well. So can you imagine being able to stream music wirelessly through your Ion? It is your do-it-all device. And this is party fun for your home, for tailgating. You even get that really cool karaoke mic, so you can have a blast with this. But I just want to take you through, we're going to turn off my light ring here so you can kind of see a little bit better this visual. You're getting that great remote control. So look at this. I'm going to go into my movies right here because I'm actually using a USB drive. So I'm going to be able to go in and pop in a USB, or you can plug in your computer. You have so many different fun things that you can do with this. And then, Guy, look at this. I'm going to watch our baby Kenny video that we have made famous right here on the big screen. So this could be family videos. This can be movies. This can be TV shows.
Oh, my gosh.
Again, gaming console. Can you imagine now having a party or having a TV that you can now project on the side of your house? There is a house in our neighborhood. They're the cool house. And every Halloween, everybody gathers over there. And I will tell you, I thought that projector they had was probably about $500. I thought it probably cost a fortune. Ion has made this so affordable for the biggest screen you can even imagine.
Look at
and
this.
It's a Bluetooth speaker with incredible
Lori,
sound. It does it all.
We're watching a movie right here on the wall.
Yeah.
We just cast it on the wall.
amazing.
And I would say this is probably corner to corner, probably 8 feet. We can go 12 and a half feet of picture. There is not a screen out there, unless you go to the movies, where you're gonna get to see, and this is, you can see my hand right here, because I wanna show you that this is a live shot right here. Look at how crystal clear this is. Normally, when you get a lot of these projectors, they're very grainy, and there's no saturation of the picture. Look at how great. Can you imagine watching home movies out against the wall of your exterior of your building, or watching them on your garage? If you want to use this to put like Santa Claus or something on your garage door, or a Christmas movie, anything you can stream, anything that comes off your computer. And Lori, this comes, you have the choices, right? I want to make sure I have this correct. You can plug this in directly, but says it also has a rechargeable battery?
Yeah, so that's what really sets this apart, guys. So you have basically 2 hours of nonstop enjoyment. If you're outside on the go, if you're projecting this on the side of your house, you can watch a full-length feature film. If you're streaming music, maybe poolside, or you just want to have really, really fun, loud, incredible sound quality, then this is going to be amazing for you. You can stream music for basically 100 hours on that battery charge, and then use it plugged in. So if you're towards the end of a movie and you're near a wall outlet, all you do is just plug it right in. So you can use it plugged in, built-in rechargeable battery, really super versatile, all the different ways that you can use this. And you are going to love the visuals. So I'm even doing a photo slideshow.
Oh, I love it.
And look at how big this is. So I have it loaded on my USB drive, which I've slid right into the side here. This is a ruggedized cabinet, only weighs about 8 pounds, so you can take it inside, outside. It's truly remarkable, all the things you're going to be able to do with this. You know, if your husband is hogging the TV and the kids just want to watch some kid content, this is another whole television that you can put on the wall, on the ceiling, anywhere.
Let's show mine. I think I like my feed a little bit better just because it's really pitch black in our studio. This is a live feed. There's my hand. But and by the way, this is probably about 6 or 7 feet. It'll go twice this size. So if you are entertaining at home with neighbors across the street, you can actually present up on your garage a movie. Your neighbors can all come out on their front porch, and you can all watch movies, or you can all listen to music, or you can do karaoke. It comes with a karaoke machine and a karaoke microphone. So if you feel the need, and if you want, maybe don't do it in my neighborhood, but if you feel the need to get out there and start doing karaoke, you can do that as well. This is our picture live right now, so you can see the saturation of color. So I mentioned we had 350. Kyle, what's the number now? I'm just curious. 249. All right, so it is going down. People are buying it. You know, I was thinking, Lori, and I believe I'm thinking that because I think you told me yesterday, what a perfect Father's Day gift, right?
Totally. And then, imagine just music streaming alone. 30-watt amplifier built into this.
Yeah.
You can do your Bluetooth streaming. So listen, I'm streaming right now from my phones, tablets. There's an auxiliary port. But I mean, this is your party in a box. It is absolutely amazing how much sound quality you're going to be able to get out of this. Listen.
So Lori, I can put this out on the deck, and I've got an outdoor speaker with no wires for 2 hours.
With a no, for music, about 100 hours.
Really? So only the film projector sucks up 2 hours, but I can use this. Now I bought, let me just tell you, I spent $340 about 8 years ago on an outdoor speaker. And it was really expensive, and it had to work. The only way it would work is you had to tune it in with your radio to get the frequency right. Now that we have real Bluetooth and it's been so well-defined and easy to access, anybody that has a phone nowadays has Bluetooth, right? Or anybody that has a tablet. Any music that is on the internet, you have access to play on this speaker outside by your pool with no wires, because it's wireless, and the machine itself can be wireless. You can plug it in when it's out of juice, but it will charge, and you can play hours and hours and hours of your favorite music on here. You can play 2-hour movies on here. You can play endless hour movies if you plug it in, but if you want to take it away from a power source, you get 2 hours. Think about all the home movies that maybe you've got on the internet, right, that you've stored. Lori probably, you have Lori to thank probably because she's probably digitized some of your old reel-to-reel movies so that now, right, so that now you can watch them outside on the garage wall. Or maybe, you know what, Lori, maybe if the kids are all down in the basement and you got a big white wall down there, or you could buy, you can always buy a screen, but did you say up to 12.5 feet of movie screen?
Yes.
Wow.
Up to 12.5 feet. Who could afford ever a TV that big? And now
This wall right here is not even 12.5 feet. Look at how big that is.
It's crazy, right?
This is probably 9 feet. Wow.
It's huge. And then built-in karaoke. So Landon and I, this is my son, my 5-year-old.
Landon, my brother.
And we've been practicing. There's a cool echo feature. We've been practicing singing to Daddy because his birthday is next month. Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Yay!
Yeah, so you have a party in the box when you get this home, and you can even hook up 2 microphones if you want. This high-quality mic comes included. We have had a blast with this singing karaoke in our household, Guy.
Well,
awesome.
You can play all your favorite music, and the kids can sing along, and they can hear their voice coming out of the speaker. And please understand, this is a really substantial speaker. You can see it right here next to me. It stands just under 2 feet high. It's about 8 to 10 inches going across. And all your access buttons are on top. I don't know if you can see what's on top here, but you can easily it feeds your source inside. There's a projector button. Everything is very simple. Microphone, volume. It comes with the Ion remote control as well. Mm-hmm. So the Ion remote control is going to be able to allow you to access all those features without having to get up. But this looks like, and by the way, this has an amplifier built in. So, when people go and buy speakers like guitar players or musicians, they look for something with a built-in amplifier, right? Not just a little wireless little mini speaker, but something that really creates sound. If you're watching a movie outside, if it's coming out of a little teeny tiny speaker, you're not going to be able to hear it. Right? Like you remember when we were doing our sound bar for our TVs the other day with Lori? It amplifies the sound. That's what this does. But this will also amplify your voice because you're getting a karaoke microphone to go along with it and the cable. That's just super cool. So if you want to sing along, or even if you're doing a wedding, maybe you got a wedding to go to sometime in the summer and you're like, I'd like to be able to get up and talk at a wedding and I don't want to have to put in a sound system. This is a full sound system with video, so that you can project movies. I mean, I was sitting there, I was thinking how nice it would be around the holidays, any holiday, to be able to have a holiday movie, up on the wall or outside, or if you've got like your favorite Christmas movie and you want to run it on your garage for the neighbors to see. It would be ideal. And you're looking at actual movies being shown. Look at how clear they are. Lori, in the old days when you would get a projection TV, It was very grainy. There wasn't really a lot of precise detail because anytime you expand something, it has a tendency to disappear. Not the case with this. This is Ion. These guys, they live and breathe sound, audio, and video. This is what they do. So you're getting a machine that's really gonna work for you. And you know what? If this was $500, I wouldn't bat an eye. But for $189 and $63 on FlexPay, all right, we're down to about 200 remaining. Remember I told you we started with 350? We're down to about 200 if you want to get it. What a great summertime fun thing to have, or any time, Lori.
Yeah, oh my gosh, inside, outside, built-in rechargeable battery. Here's the box it's shipped in. So if you are gifting this to dad for the holidays, it is gigantic. So it's a huge wow. And then really easy for you to maneuver. And you mentioned it, you know, all of your buttons and controls are located right on board. So you've got all of those right there where you just click onto your Bluetooth. It automatically connects to your phone or tablet. This is the ultimate outdoor speaker for summer fun. You're gonna love that. Right over here on the side, there's your input. So you can plug in anything with HDMI. Do you have a Fire Stick? Do you want to watch movies from that, or your Roku, or your gaming device? You can plug in anything. I happen to be using a USB, and it's playing my movies, my music, my photos, all from that USB. Plug in a laptop. Plug in any computer. Can you imagine this for the dorm room? The college students would lose their minds because now they have that portable speaker for tailgating. And then you said it, the inclusion of that microphone is so cool because now you can call bingo, right? You can host a party.
Yeah.
You can do anything you want now. Sing your song, sing over Bluetooth music, because of course you can stream. This has that streaming capability as well. But you said it, 30 watts of power. I mean, super bright LED projector screen. For this price, I mean, it is a home run. You're going to love the home entertainment.
You can spend $200 on what's in your hand. Okay, on a microphone. On a good microphone, you can spend $200. Just trust me, I know.
True.
You spend a lot more than that. You can spend a couple of $1,000s on a good microphone. You're getting everything. You're getting the receiver, speaker, amplifier, projector, karaoke machine, all in one. You got 30 days to try it out, all right? Try it. If you want to get this home for you guys, you never know when you're going to want to use it. The nice thing is it does a lot of different things, so there's a good chance you'll want to either use it as just a straight up outdoor speaker, right? Get your phone, get your music, put it out by the pool. You got music by the pool, right? Straight up speaker. If you want to bring it inside, plug it in for doing karaoke or outside, you can do that. Remember, 2 ways to charge: direct plug into the wall with endless charge, or if you use the battery, which is rechargeable, that's built into this, you'll get 2 hours of video. And how many hours of audio?
Up to 100 hours.
So,
you know, we've been using it poolside. You know, we're doing movies at night, but during the day, we've been using it because it's got that 30-watt amp. It is a nice, loud speaker.
I love it.
4-inch speaker, full range dynamic sound, 100 hours of music.
Make a great Father's Day gift, right, Lori?
Yes.
All right,
perfect
Lori.
for Dad, are you kidding?
Hey, thank you to you and Landon for singing to us, or actually singing to Ken. But we got the point. It was wonderful. And wish him a happy birthday when it comes along. And I'll see you soon, my dear.
All right, love you, thank you.
Love you,
Bye.
see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Lori. All right, everybody, 714-722. Got about, maybe about 100 down to 170 remaining. So we'll let you know when we get a little bit closer to sell out on that. The EVU, we're already getting those out. People are buying them. I will tell you, if you want slick, cool, well-regarded, sort of what we call the 2-in-1, because it's a tablet and it's a computer and it has Microsoft Office. You want another and? Intel. That's the only computers I buy, the ones that got the Intel inside. It's a great operating system. This has 4 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, and expandable. It is absolutely a slam dunk. I have 2 choices. I have the galvanized, like rubberized black, and then it also comes in that same sort of a stainless look. It weighs 3 pounds, extra long battery life, and a year of office is already included with that. All right, that's coming up a little bit. Can I walk over? Come on with me. Let's talking about sound. Let's talk about the leaders everywhere, and everybody agrees across the board, which is why NASA, NFL, you know, major league teams, they all use this on the sidelines. Why? Because they need their sound to be crisp. They need it to be delivered accurately, quickly, without any hesitation, full treble, full bass. And they love the fact that it's wired or wireless, because you can't be connected to the guys up in the booth when you're down on the field. And it's Bose. 15 hours of battery life, 15 hours of playtime, make and receive phone calls, connects to 2 devices at the same time. Bose Cache, which is huge. I'm sorry, but it's one of the, this is one of the true situations where cache means something, because it's also the reason they got the cache is because they're so good, right? Like a lot of the brands that are like that. You know, listen, I've seen a lot of vinyl handbags that are, you know, $2,000. Okay, you pay for a name. I get that sometimes. But this, you're paying for the reputation, and you're paying for years and years and years of research into the study of sound. They are on sale today. Normally $180, today they're $110. They are free shipping and handling. They are sophisticated, they are impressive, they are the most comfortable external earphones you will ever wear. The inside of this is a buttery material. I'll try to turn it so you can see it, like that. This material is so incredibly soft. Memory foam built into there, even tells you which way to wear it, which is good for guys like me. But super duper soft, stretchy. It expands to fit even the largest noggin, which would be, mine would be up there. Look, I'm making it a little bit smaller, so it's not all the way out. You've got some noise canceling with it. I can barely hear you right now, so I'm gonna take it off. Best part is when you're done with them, you collapse them, you fold them like this, and they go in the Bose suitcase, which you also get included. $109 with free shipping and handling. My buddy Justin Smith is standing by, and he'll take you on a tour. He knows a lot more about these than I do, but I will tell you, if you are thinking about Father's Day, you can't do any better than a pair of Bose headphones. Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good, Guy. How are you?
Fantastic.
Yeah, man, like you were saying, Bose has been the worldwide leader since 1964, so over a half a century. And, you know, when it comes to listening to the best audio, there's really only one best in worldwide leading audio. And we like to listen to them with our Bose Wave sound system. We can listen to music out loud, but there's another better way to listen to music. The way that the audio engineers intended for you to hear the music, the way they mixed it, there's a reason why the audio engineers wear the Bose headphones. It's because it's going to trap that audio. It's going to be like a fishbowl audio, bouncing the audio between your ear canal. So we've got in ears, we've got over the ears, and then these, like you said, Guy, these are the sweet spot. With over 55 years of development from the Bose research and development team, these are the SoundLink on-ears, and you see they're that nice squishy memory foam material. I don't even know if that resonates on screen there, but watch this. Ooh, it's nice and memory foam. And also memory foam right here in the headband. So they're gonna be extremely, extremely comfortable, and you're gonna get the best in audio because these are also Bluetooth. So no matter whether it's Apple or Android, these will wirelessly connect to all of your phones, your tablets, your TVs, your smartwatches, whatever wireless device you have, and most devices that you might have picked up in the last 10 years are wireless, so no worries there. Bluetooth is just a fancy word for wireless. And in case you have not caught up and you are still holding on to old technology, maybe an old MP3 player or an old cell phone or something like that, and you just don't want to mess with Bluetooth yet, Bose gives you a hybrid. They give you the best of both worlds because in that Bose suitcase, as you said right there, we are also including this, not only the charger, but this right here is a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cord, so you can wire these into your old devices as well. All you have to do is plug one end into the Bose jack right there, and then the other end goes into your device. So you can listen to these wirelessly Bluetooth, or you can listen to them wired, and if you do listen to them wirelessly, it has a 15-hour battery life, an industry-leading in these headphones, 15-hour battery life. These are going to outlast most of the devices that you have these wirelessly connected to. When we can get back to flying, you want to take a plane ride from here to Italy, these are going to outlast the plane ride from here to Italy, and you're going to be extremely comfortable because of that memory foam in the ear cup and the headband.
Yeah, and they look great on, too. They're not big and clunky like, you know, a lot of the other headphone companies make these really big, clunky things. They're trying to achieve two things. One, justify the price. Okay, they're big set, they got to be expensive, but realistically, the technology, they haven't refined their technology to make it so compact. So they're using some old school technology. They're actually using them to get more noise canceling. But I don't know about you, you're never going to wear those to the gym. I mean, you're going to look like a Mouseketeer, and you don't want to look like that when you're in the gym. You want something that's still sleek. And when you're wearing them or when I'm wearing them, you don't really notice that we're even wearing them, right? But you know there is, no matter what kind of in-ear buds you have, and you know this as well as I do, nothing is really going to beat a really, really good pair of over-ear headphones for everything, for canceling noise and for listening to your music. All right, they are comfortable, they are wireless, they are Bose. You know, I said before when you and I were on last time, Justin, that, you know, you can spend a lot of money on a name. And what you get in many cases is just the name. All right, it's really what you're getting. It's what you're looking. You want it splashed on the side of the bag, or you want a certain designer pattern that people will recognize. You know, it's the same with a lot of other high-end belts and watches and things. But with Bose, they really earn that. It's not just a music star or a movie star that put their name on something. This is a company that is from the very beginning has revolutionized how they create, not only create sound, but how they move sound. And whether it's a Bose stereo system, you know, which I have, you know, I actually have many. I've got so many different Bose systems at my house. Thank goodness I work at HSN, and I have access to all that. But, you know, from the Bluetooth compact receivers to the full-out Bose Wave radio, they do the same thing, but it's all about technology. It's not about, we're a fancy person, or we have a big name, or we did that. It's really all about the work that they did to create this product. And that's why you've said to me before, and you know better than me, the number of different professionals that use Bose out there, they're all over the place.
Well, yeah, it's like you said, guys, the reason why they're trusted by the NFL, by NASA, right? This shout out to the astronauts who just landed on the space station last week. This is the same technology that ground control is using to communicate with the astronauts. This is the official headband, or the trusted audio source of NASA, luxury automakers, the Sistine Chapel, and they have been since 1964. You know, you can walk into any convenience store and pick up a $40 pair of Bluetooth headphones, right? But there's a reason why you spend the money that you do on Bose. And in fact, at what, $100? I can remember the first pair of on-ear headphones that I got from Bose. They were $300 or $400. So it's outrageous that they're able to bring brand new, not refurbished, brand new Bose technology and headphones to you. And if you, a little backstory on the technology, Bose has found a way to harness air, and all sound is air in motion. Through a series of chambers, they have found a way to harness air better than anyone else, and that's what delivers that big, rich, robust bass and that crystal clear treble that we're used to. And all of that comes together in that active equalizer that they have included in this, so you don't have to go into your settings and adjust your levels, whether you're listening to a movie, TV show, whether you're listening to pop, rock, jazz, country, whatever it is, this is going to automatically adjust those levels to give you the optimum listening performance, because we aren't just about blasting the volume all the way up. We're about refining the audio so that you can hear it better and hear it the way the audio engine ears meant for you to hear the sound. One more quick thing, Guy, that these have a dual noise rejecting microphones. So when you can take crystal clear phone calls on these, and you can make crystal clear phone calls, if you're in a loud, noisy environment like me, I like to go out and mow my lawn with these on. The person on the other end cannot hear the lawnmower, the weed eater, any of that blowing. They just hear your voice because it drowns out that ambient noise.
Another thing that Bose thought of, which nobody else has done. It's a great deal, perfect Father's Day gift. If you're looking for things for dad, trust me, there's not a dad out there that wouldn't want a set of Bose headphones. Justin, thank you so much, buddy. It's good to see you, as always.
Thank you, Guy. Have a great weekend, Guy.
All right, buddy. See you a little later. All right, we're going to head out to our last item in the show. This is my pick in the hour. It's from Evu, and I will tell you, if you're looking for a great computer but don't have a lot of money to spend, this is the one for you. These guys make computers for several other brands out there. They know what they're doing. I know that already because they put Intel inside. They put an Intel dual core. I won't buy a computer pretty much unless it's got Intel inside. I've trusted that brand for a long time. 4 gigs of RAM. 32 gig of storage, expandable. $229 is the feature price today, not $249, but $229. We'll ship it out for free. Comes with a lot of goodies. Number one across the board is obviously that Intel processor, which is a big deal. All right, you want power, you want performance, you want to trust the folks at Intel. 32 gigs of storage, as I said, you can expand. A year of Microsoft Office is included, gang. So you are going to get Office and PowerPoint and all the wonderful programs that come along with that, Excel, all the good stuff. That comes along with it. You get a year of that included. In addition, 3 pounds is all this weighs, okay? Very lightweight, very, very portable. It's sleek. It has obviously Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all the great things. It also comes with Windows Ink. What Windows Ink is, it's this really cool stylus. I don't know if you can see it right there. You get this really cool stylus, which allows you to sketch on the pad right here, right? Allows you to sketch, draw, make notes, all that right on your screen. That's another great feature. And then finally, the ability to detach the screen from the keyboard, which makes it a beautiful 32 gig tablet with 4 gigs of RAM, okay? So you can take this wherever you go. It magnetically closes back up. It only weighs 3 pounds. It is, when I say sleek and cool, this is like the businessman portfolio type computer, because you can take it anywhere you go. Only weighs 3 pounds. Great battery life. You can use it in tablet mode, laptop mode, combine are the best. And also when you open it up, I want you to see full-size keys. Okay, not a little dinky Bluetooth keyboard. Full-size keys and a touchpad are all included with this. You have your choice of the black, or it comes in the silver. Either one, they're both super cool. They are fingerprint proof. Both of them have this really sort of a soft texture on the outside. It's what I call like a galvanized texture, but these are beautiful. Joe Harrison is our electronics expert. He's standing by. Joe, I only got to see my first sample of this morning. Very impressive for $229.
I agree. It's fully loaded. You talked about the brands Intel on the inside, Windows on the inside, EVU, who's been making technology now for over 3 decades. So amazing brand on here too. But it truly is one of the most versatile computers. Guy, you just took it off the screen. Like you took it off the keyboard. It gives you that versatility to be that workhorse when you need it. But then it's also now going to be that boredom buster when you want to have fun. And because there's so many different modes with this, and this is a major reason why my wife and I bought a 2-in-1 for my daughter, because we know she needs one for school, and this is perfect for kids for school. You know, even as a business owner, I have a 2-in-1 because I love how I need that keyboard from time to time, but then to be able to separate it and be able to now use it as a tablet, it's mind-blowing, because normally if you want a tablet and you want a computer, you're spending twice the price because you have to buy 2 separate things. This is all built in one. And because it's so super thin, it still has all the connectivity you want, from USB ports to Bluetooth. Justin just had some amazing Bose headphones on there. That is going to allow you to sync right up to this. But it's also touchscreen. It's everything that we loved out of computers, but it gives us that power because it's nice and convenient because it has touch. But let's talk about what's really driving this whole experience. And it's the processor. This is Intel on the inside. Now, most of the times when you buy a tablet-type computer, you end up getting a processor you've never heard of. Well, Intel is the #1 processor manufacturer on the planet, and this is their dual-core processor. But this processor is actually designed to be smarter. Because instead of Intel saying, let's make the processor faster, let's make it more efficient. Because we're changing the way we're using our things. We're on the internet a lot more. We're streaming a lot more. Are you watching Hulu or Disney Plus? Well, you want that extra long battery life. So this isn't just about being fast. This is about being more efficient, kind of like a hybrid car versus normally getting a gas guzzler. So it's great to be able to have that. But then on top of that, we give you a lot of RAM. Most tablets only have 1 gigabyte worth of RAM. We're giving you 4 gigabytes worth of RAM. More RAM you have, the more things you can do at the same time. So it really makes it an incredible experience to have that multitasking power. Those are the specs you look for when you end up buying a computer. When you hit this one button, you see that it truly is a Windows 10 machine, because this has the Windows 10, has the start screen, has all of our favorite apps that are on there, has everything we're familiar with. So when I'm using a computer, there's no learning curve at all. But then think about when you grab that tablet. All I need to do is just separate it. There's magnetic links. You separate it from the keyboard. And now I'm using that Windows as a full functioning tablet. Now let's go back to your last tablet experience. Did you get a bunch of new apps that you're never familiar with? Did you get a bunch of icons that you're not sure where to go to? This is Windows. So if you've ever used a computer, there was no learning curve with this tablet because you're already so familiar with it. I absolutely love it. And yes, it does have that touch screen that's on here that makes it convenient to be able to swipe through our photos and be able to swipe through our documents and pinch and zoom on the internet. But do you ever see something that you have to sign, or maybe you do want to draw on there? I'm going to grab my pen for a second. I love that eVoo is including this. And this isn't just a stylus. This is what they call an active stylus. This actually has its own little brain that's built inside. The touch point on here allows you to sign documents, edit internet web pages, be able to draw on here. So think about, when's the last time you got a document you had to sign?
Yeah.
What'd you have to do? You had to go print it, and then I had to sign it, then I had to scan it, then I had to fax it. Guy, all I do now is I pick up my pen from eVoo, and I just sign the document and email it back. It truly makes your life so convenient. So when I was telling you at the beginning, this is really one of the most versatile computers it is, it absolutely is, because I just went from tablet mode to computer mode, using that full-size keyboard, and if I need to, right on the screen, Guy, we're also getting that pen too. It's really everything you want to have that work done and then be able to have a lot of fun playing with the tool.
That's a real kind of a big deal and a game changer, because normally to get, to be able to write on the screen like that, Joe, that's a whole separate expense, right? You got to buy the separate pen or pencil. You got to, you spend another $100 or $200 on that. And then you have to have a machine which allows you to do that. This works together, comes with it. It's part of the eVoo design to be able to sign things. And I'll be honest, I went through a legal thing in the last year or so. I had so many documents that needed to be signed. And it was back and forth with this attorney. All right, well, print it up, sign it. Do you want me to send it to you? Can you overnight it? No, that you can't. You can't do the computer. You got to print it out. If I could have signed on the screen, that would have saved me so much time. And even filling out applications and things like that, where you've got fine details or whatever. I mean, I'm just telling you, that alone is a really great value. But then, Joe, it also comes with Office, right?
Oh, that is a big, big thing too, because with Office, and it's every program, guys. Sometimes when you get Office, you end up getting an abbreviated version. You're going to get this little box that it comes with. And this is every version of Office, every program that Microsoft creates. It's Word when you need to do some word processing. It's Excel when you need to do spreadsheets. It's PowerPoint for those presentations. It's also OneNote and Outlook. OneNote is a great program that you can use that pen and be able to cycle all your notes through as well. Plus, it even has Microsoft Teams. So if you need to use Teams, a lot of us our homes are now becoming our offices for my kids. This is where they now go to school, and be able to having that access on here really, really makes it impressive, especially considering Office is $70 by itself. But because this is Windows 10, this is a very familiar operating system. This even has something called Windows Hello. So there are a couple different ways that you actually can keep this more secure. You can talk to it with Cortana, because she's now your voice assistant also. It has all those familiar apps that we talked about. So really, when you get this at home, there is no learning curve. They were showing you with a pen right there, you now can be more productive. But Guy, you can't see it on mine, but I'm going to show you there are two ways to log into your system. One is there's a webcam that's on the front. It's also a webcam that's on the back side. You don't have to remember passwords anymore, because now the computer can recognize your face. But the other thing is, if you don't want to do that, Guy, it'd be easier to see on your keyboard. I'm going to tip mine forward just a little bit. On the actual mouse pad down below, there's a little corner. There's a little square on the right side, top right side of that. That's a fingerprint reader. That is even included with it. So now you don't have to remember any passwords for your banks, for your credit cards, for your computers. Your fingerprint now becomes really becomes the password. There it is. So you can have the most crazy, ridiculous password as long as you don't lose your finger. Man, you are golden, Guy. You just tap that. Takes a couple seconds, and then instantly you log into whatever access you want.
As long as I don't lose my finger.
That's the thing. Don't lose
I'll
that
be
finger.
all right, Joe. No, you know what, Joe, you know what I also love? I don't know what they put on this, but the skin on the outside of this, it really feels like skin. I mean, it feels like I guess the best way is like a nectarine might feel, or like the skin or the leaf of or petal of a flower. It's real. I love it, and you get no fingerprints on here. So if you're carrying this a lot, when we get back and we're traveling, I would imagine any executive out there would love to have this because, like my brother lives and dies with his 2-in-1. He loves it. He uses it all the time. And he's a president, CEO of his own company. And he could have any computer he wants, but he's like, I like having, and his is like I said, about a 2 to 3 pound computer, but it's a full out, he's got a keyboard and everything, but he loves that. He loves that weight. He loves that style. Yep. Most people out there, especially seniors who don't want to lug around a 4 or 5 or 6 pound computer, love a computer like this. And I think it's great for people. This may not be your corporate computer at the office computer, but it could be it definitely will take you from office to wherever you go. Traveling with it would be great because it only weighs a few pounds. Great battery life, as Joe said, so you're not going to be charging it every 2 hours like I do with my home computer. You get a lot, and you get great imagery on here. It's all ultra high definition. You can count on Intel inside. I always say when I see Intel inside, because Intel's more expensive, obviously, than other processors. You already know that, okay, if they put Intel inside, they know what they're doing, right? Because you're not going to put a really good processor inside of a crummy computer. It doesn't make any sense. So you really are getting it top to bottom. And in the little things, Joe, like even having the finger touch ID, that's why a lot of us love our Apple products, right?
Right. But then the last time you?
Yeah, but then you got to spend, you got to spend $800, $9,000, $1,500 if you want a full-out computer, and a lot of people don't have that kind of money. So it's a great option, I think, and a great value for the price.
And especially when you're talking about the optics of a guy, one thing we still haven't even talked about, there's so many things about your Evo that you're going to love. The screen is absolutely stunning. Guy mentioned this is full 1080p resolution. A lot of times when you get a tablet, it's DVD quality. This is full HD, so this is going to rival that TV that's sitting, in your living room. But they've also teamed up with THX. So I don't know if you've ever heard of THX, but it was actually started by a guy who made movies in the 70s. He went to the movie theater and said, wow, my movie doesn't look as good as I wanted to. His name was George Lucas, and he started the Star Wars franchise, and he started THX. Well, the THX engineers worked with Evu, and your screen is fine-tuned by THX. So this is going to be the best movie experience that you've ever had. So if you're watching Netflix on here, if you're watching Hulu, if you're watching Disney Plus, all these amazing movies, you want to have an amazing screen. This is one of the best screens we've ever had for 2-in-1 because it truly is fine-tuned by THX. The other thing when we talk about Intel, not only is it an Intel processor, it's also an Intel high-definition video card. So even if you have a gamer in the family, you love playing race car games, or you want to play Candy Crush, or, it doesn't matter what type of game it is. Maybe you're playing the casino on here. This has the video card to be able to support it. Because don't you get frustrated sometimes when you click on something and there's a delay to it, or it starts to stutter a little bit? It's because the video card isn't fast enough to handle what's on the screen. This has one of the best ones that's out there. And because I'm using it right now as a computer, when I'm ready to use this as a tablet, I don't have to unplug anything. I don't have to Bluetooth anything. I don't have to push any buttons. There's a special magnet that actually separates it, and I go from tablet to computer. That's all there is to it, and go back to computer again. That simple, that easy, zero learning curve. And that's why we trust Evu, who's been around for 3 decades. They make a lot of technology for a lot of other companies, and a lot of other companies just put their brands on the backside. Evu and HSN work together to create this custom configuration just for you. The other thing you will see when you're out there looking at thin and light is, they get rid of a lot of USB ports. This one has a full-size USB on the side. I can't tell you how many people will send me a message on Facebook saying, I love that it has a USB, because now you can plug in a printer, plug in a mouse, plug in a scanner, plug in your Cricut, whatever it happens to be. Most computers have mini USB. So, it's nice that you've got the power, but you also have all those different ports that are available too.
It's a great value, Joe. At $229.99, when you figure out you're also getting Office, which is what, $70 just for Office? And to get all these other features, including the pen, the Magic Stylus, which you can write and sign documents right on the screen. Don't forget about that. That's a huge deal. Joe, as always, we appreciate you, buddy. Thanks so much for Skyping in. I'll be in touch with you soon, and see you again soon. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Alice is coming your way next with Summer Home Solutions. on a hunt for the things that make life easier. You know, the products you can't live without. It's all about having the right tool for the right job. Come join me every Saturday at 7 a.m. to find out what makes me say, now that's clever.
So believe it or not, this is your ultimate deal. That's good shopping.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.